Pois. Não sabe também, não é? Se calhar pode estar dia sempre. Né?
This week on NBA 2K TV, we meet up with community member Dignify.
I just always like making new builds, seeing what works.
Then find out what's coming up in the neighborhood. And we've added My Team updates. We're your source for pack releases, events, and locker codes. We'll wrap it up with the contenders for top play of the summer. So get ready to vote. That's all happening now.
Já estão aqui em dois também.
Welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV. First up, we need to thank everyone who entered and voted for the first ever NBA 2K Shoe Creator Challenge.
Yes, voting is now closed, but we are tallying up your votes, and we will be announcing each category winner next week right here at 4 p.m. Pacific.
And that's when you'll vote again to decide which shoe makes it into NBA 2K20. But in the meantime, we've noticed the community has been super active.
And I caught up with one community member who's making some incredible build videos, so we chatted about some archetypes. Today we're talking to Dignify, and this man has so many builds on his YouTube channel. Dignify, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Welcome to 2K TV. So let's get right into it. Your channel has so many different various builds that you produce for the community. How do you get into something like that?
Well, for me, I play a lot of 2K, so I always need to, like, if I do one thing too much, I feel like I need to switch it up a little bit. I need to try out something different just so I can have not more so fun, but just kind of like change it up, try to play it differently than I do like every single day. So I just always like making new builds, seeing what works, see something interesting to like show my fans and subscribers.
So for new fans that are coming to your channel, what kind of videos can they expect from you?
I like to do live commentary videos. I like trying to get good gameplay videos with different builds like you were saying, but mainly right now what's really popping off on my channel is doing these NBA player videos where I try to mimic the play style of certain NBA players. This is the exact build that I wanted to make to replicate Kobe's game. So like one that's really good for me right now is I have this Giannis build, which is like really blowing up my channel right now because obviously Giannis playing amazing in real life, so a lot of people kind of search for that. Like if he's like dunking, I try to, you know, use all of his dunk packages and stuff like that just to kind of, you know, emulate how he would play in real life.
That's scary and cool for the fans at the same time because you have a bunch of Giannis's running around out there. That's a problem. How many hours does it take you to create these builds?
Maybe a little bit less than an hour, but to like build it all up and, you know, make it perfect before I actually release it, that takes like, you know, maybe like a week or so, but it's, you know, ultimately it's worth it. So
that's cool. Is there any specific builds that you've created that are like your favorites?
Oh, for sure. I have a it's like a scoring machine build I made in the beginning of the year. I honestly, it's cool, but I made it to be like a Kobe Bryant type of build. So it kind of can do a little bit of everything. It can shoot, play in the post, play some defense. Obviously, you know, kind of like that's kind of one of the builds that I made in the beginning that kind of blew up a little bit on my channel as well. So that was really cool to see, you know, the fans kind of appreciate that.
I always ask this of people that really spend a lot of time putting builds together like yourself. Do you think about what kind of gameplay you want to use that build for? For example, do you think about a build differently if you're going to create something for the neighborhood and park gameplay as opposed to something for like 5-on-5 or rec?
Oh, for sure. If I'm using, say, like that Giannis build I was talking about, it has like a 60 ball control. I can get away with that at the park, you know, kind of messing around, dribbling and all that kind of stuff like that. But if I'll go into, you know, the rec center or play 5-on-5 Pro-Am and I try to do that, you know, it's probably not going to be the most efficient. So I kind of just adjust the play style a little bit differently. But, you know, the build, it still works out regardless.
You spent so much time in 2K20 creating builds. What is one thing you'd like to see with the build system or the archetype system going into next year?
I kind of would like to see a little bit more of a, I don't know how to say, kind of more like of a balance. This year, the popular build is blue, and I think it's blue and green, you know, finishing and shooting. But then you're kind of really limited to only shooting. You can't really dribble too much. You can't really play the best defense. I kind of would like just more of a balanced system.
What's some of your favorite game modes to play? Are you a park guy? Are you a rec? I know you play a lot of both, and you're obviously experimenting with all these builds and helping the fans out and the community create all these different kind of play styles. What really stands out to you as your favorite mode?
For sure, for me, is the park. I kind of like, this year I got a logo, which was really cool for, 2K to kind of acknowledge, kind of the content that I do. So being able to talk to fans, play with fans, have a lot of people kind of go around the court, it's been like the coolest thing for me. So the park this year, more so than any other game mode, is probably the most fun for me right now.
Fans haven't checked out your channel, definitely get in there. You will find something for everybody. I mean, this man has built every kind of player. So thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you out there on the neighborhood for sure. And if I run into you, don't, take it easy on me. Don't go too hard on me.
Yeah, yes, sir, of course.
This is the 2KMC, here to let you know what's going down in NBA 2K20. In the neighborhood, we've got those 2K Compete events lined up for you. Start your engine Saturday with Formula 2K. The My Points you earn from each game played will convert into distance around the track. And it's a race to the finish line. On Sunday, it's time for boot camp. My players with a 75 overall or lower can hop in and earn some double rep and get those OVRs up. Tuesday, it's Rush 1v1. Get in the tent, win 4 games in a row, and earn your prizes. Right now, in my team, Flashback 7 has dropped with Glitch, T-Mac, and Dirk. Improve your lineup with these legendary opals. Jump into Triple Threat Online this weekend to pick up a couple of bad boys from the Pistons. And enter these locker codes for a chance at a Diamond MJ, an Opal Devin Booker, packs, and more. Yeah, that's right. You better pause so you don't miss these. And a big congrats to all the new legends that are popping up on your screen throughout the episode. I'll be back later with your top plays of summer.
Well, it's your man Bizarre, the AI architect, back in the building. Last time out, we talked about the basics of the play action buttons. Today, we're gonna take you a step further into something a little more advanced. Custom playlists that can be available on the play action button. Let's say you're watching your favorite YouTuber and they recommend a few plays in your favorite team's playbook. Instead of searching through a sea of plays and actions, you can easily make a playlist that includes your favorite plays. First, go to the Offensive Settings pause menu and go down to Play Selection. You can replace as many or as few plays as you like. For this example, let's replace the first 3 play actions with our 3 favorite plays from any one team's playbook. First, select the play action you want to replace and press the pass button. That will bring up all of the plays and actions in the team's playbook. Now, move down to the play that you want to select and press the pass button again to select that play. At this point, you can assign the play to a player or make another selection. Next, scroll down to the next play you want to replace and press the pass button again. Select the play and again press the pass button to select it. Repeat the process again for each play you want to replace. Now that we have added all the plays we want, scroll back to the top of the playlist and begin the process of assigning each play to a player currently in the game. To assign a play to a player, scroll to the play you want to assign and then press the lob pass button. Then select the player you want to assign that play to and press the pass button. This will select the player and send you back to the playlist to select the next play. Scroll down to the next play you want to assign and press that lob button again. Now select the same or a different player to assign that play to and continue like this until you have assigned all your new plays. When complete, you can scroll through your plays and see who they are assigned to. If you're pleased with your selections, press the bounce pass button to exit out of the menu. You are now ready to use your custom playlist in-game. Now once you're back in the game on offense, hit that plays bumper. And now you have one button access to 3 or more favorite plays. It's real noise. Until next time, it's your man Desire helping you get buckets, and I'm out.
Yo, this is the 2KMC, and it's top plays time. We have the last 8 top play of the week winners. and we need your help to determine which one is the best. Over the next 2 weeks, you will vote for your top play of the summer and the recipient of 500,000 VC. Show me the winners. Let's start things off with ATM to death. After the missed shot, cleans up the glass with the acrobatic between the legs dunk. Ooh. From episode 30, we have Leo Herring 07. Swats the shot attempt with ferocious intent, but the ball somehow finds a way to go in. Still not sure how that happened. Next, it's Coop Existential. Runs the floor on the fast break and clears the defender for the alley-oop jam. How's that for a fast break? It's actually really good. I didn't need to ask that question. Moving on to Huncho Twin in the playground. Looking for a basket in the open court and ends up clearing the defender. Don't try that at home, kids. Now, vote for your favorite play. The winner will be back next week as a finalist for top play of the summer and will go head-to-head with the winner of the next vote, which takes place right now. From episode 33, it's Watch Me Work 601. Gets rid of the defender with a filthy ankle breaker, then gets rid of the second defender with a ridiculous windmill jam. Next, we have skills to get done in WNBA action. Unleashes the killer crossover with Candace Parker and converts the tough and one layup. From episode 35, we have Dylan Hen 99 showing off their Mamba mentality in a tie game with just over a second remaining. Sinks the fadeaway three with Kobe Bryant for the walk-off victory. Finally, we've got Lisi 225 off the double alley-oop. It's an acrobatic behind-the-back flush for the win. Check out the hang time on the behind-the-back finish. Now, vote for your second finalist for top play of the summer. And come back next week to see the top 2 plays face off with 5 see on the line. And as always, if you want to see your plays on the show, then submit them to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. This is the 2KMC, and I'm out.
I know you can't get enough of us, so check us out on social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV. Thanks so much for joining us, and that's all we have for you this week.
And make sure to tune in next week where we announce the winners of the Shoot Creator Contest and you vote for the most popular.
See you next time.
Sacrifice is it. Spero che smateniamo la tenda. Questa la fase pitaus. C'è anche un spot. Spot palano. Spero che smateniamo. Drush. Non dá para plantar a tempo. Depois tem que ser mesmo plano, né?
All this baller got his bag in shape. Boy, this aura only makes
Sim.
Wait, where is my goal? Should I burn down this house or not? I bet.
Pode ser aqui com os bancos e tudo, meteram bancos aqui.
Daddy, it's on the floor. He's talking.
Agora vejo aqui mesmo o top. Isto está aqui ninguém, olha. É o sítio mesmo. Não consigo passar quando eu estava aqui. Uma hora distante. Displacement. É aquela já estou a ver. Olha só. Esses aqui dá para meter o carro também ou não? É só uma jogadeira? Não, só grandes. Pois.
Só mais, velho.
Pois, também pode ver. E a caminhonete? Como é que enfia a caminhonete nesta merda? De caminhonete. Não, tu sabes. Claro. Agarrar no GBC e voltar para lá dentro. E o Galicia, como é que usas o Galicia? Pá, está nu? Não podes levar mala nem nada, né? Faz um stealthy. Um botpack até aqui, vê lá, isso não dá o botpack. Junta-se a copa, mas já não lembro disso. E pormenores que já me esqueci.
Nírios. I see you out there doing work.
Bem. Falas.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Aí tomei uma aqui. Que put ali e temos fixe agora vamos desligar aqui entender. Não, também o que é isto? Que cá foi PUBG EVP Max Cards já falta, né? Acho, esquece. Uns quantos putos aqui, digo já.
Movimentar.
Mounted. Bom, tá fixe, maninho. Vou desligar este Matex, mas já ligar depois de jantarinho. Até já, mano.
Huddle up, fellas. Let's go over the game plan. Our goal today is to fine-tune our transition defense. You gotta limit easy scores. All right, let's get set up and start practice.
Vais bugar? Ah.
Outstanding effort. Now let's set up the next drill.
Isto é o pior. Não tenho nada a ganhar já para a defesa. Não tenho nada a ganhar.
Just like that.
Ora.
Now we're
Que
rolling.
bloco lindo. Ah, chega, barulho. Mais uma ronda.
See you later.
Boa.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
go! Keep it going. Hey, hit me up. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. You got it. Come on, man. One more. Hey, he can ball, huh? I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Man, I can't even watch this.
This week on NBA 2K TV, we meet up with community member Dignify.
I just always like making new builds, seeing what works.
Then find out what's coming up in the neighborhood. And we've added My Team updates. We're your source for pack releases, events, and locker codes. We'll wrap it up with the contenders for top
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Looking at the Lakers, they took care of business in Game 1, protecting their home court. Tonight, a chance to extend their lead and assert their dominance in this series. They won the series opener. Chance here to hold serve, go up 2-zip. Shaq, what's the key for them to take care of business?
Well, you can't get complacent, and the effort has to be even greater this time around. Stop messing around and get to the effort. Momentum from one game to another is overrated.
In a series?
Yeah, it's overrated. Because guys change up after the game. They kind of let it go. The best players in the world, I know, they're not elephants. They have short memories. They are not elephants. They forget.
Both teams ready to tip off. They'll send it to Kevin Harlan in the crease.
And in the locker room, all eyes on the prize. Everything they've been working toward this season culminates tonight. There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Denver Nuggets, alongside Chris Webber and Craig Anthony. Hey, Dave.
Well, Coach Mike Malone had
the Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Porter, and at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Howard. So the Lakers win the tip. James against Porter. For the 3. Denver grabs the miss. For 3, Harris. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And so James will bring it up to Los Angeles. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Millsap, count that one.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball. Exceptional in exploiting holes in the defense.
And Rondo drops them both. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Harris. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Outside for Davis. Cans the shot from the wing.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. That's a floater go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of this one. So he gets them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
In the corner, it's James. It's stolen by Harris. Murray left side. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Misses the layup. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Porter with the steal. And stolen by James. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Porter finds Murray. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
You can't allow James to get position down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk it.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Rondo against Murray. And Davis sends it back. Rondo with the ball. Out to the right wing. From the corner. And there it is for him.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
To the inside. And Davis sends it back. Howard against Jokic. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Here's James. Oh, Millsap grabs the miss. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. 4-point game. And that one, good.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. Martin's checked in for Michael Porter. And Morris subbed in for Harris. And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in.
Marquise Morris.
1:11 left in the first quarter. Murray outside. McCree. Morris with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Down low. And Morris throws it down.
The size of Morris helps him down low, especially when he decides to sky high for the dunk.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the wing on the left. Wide open look here for Murray. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Kuzma outside. 35 seconds left to play in the first. And a missed layup.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
They get it back. Plumlee. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Plumlee.
Did you see that? Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Morris, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets lead by...
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And Clark. Swap here for the Lakers. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Jeremy Grant. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Murray. And it's Gary Harris in for Morris. So on the floor for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Gary Harris is out there with Will Barton, and it's Porter at the small forward. The Nuggets with another miss. Lakers leading by 8. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The pass to Howard. Outside Rondo. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Martin dishes to Porter. 1:12 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Jokic. Rondo against Harris. There's the triple. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
And stolen by Barton. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's stepped in. And it's the Nuggets with the ball, trailing by 5. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. It's good.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And finished off by Porter.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Murray surveying the D. Inside. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, up 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Cobra?
Yeah. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Howard. That's Rajon Rondo. That's the Laker 5.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Howard against Jokic. Howard can't hit. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's picked off. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Rondo. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. He has 7. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Murray against Rondo. Murray, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Loads it up for Davis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Porter with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Over James. Here's Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Dwight Howard.
Clearly a foul.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Harris. And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Denver, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. And Morris subbed in for Michael Porter. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Murray, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Lakers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The first free throw is good. Morris is checked in for Davis. Martin's checked in for Denver. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Morris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morris has got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Morris. Dion Waiters checked in for the Lakers. The team's changing it up here. Here is Plumlee. Morris outside. Denver passing it around. Murray outside. Passes to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on JaVale McGee.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Michael Porter in for Barton. And Morris drops them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Morris against Waiters. .106 left to play here in the third. Shot from 16. Rebound by the Nuggets. To the paint. Here's Murray. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Murray's got the lead up to 9 now for Denver. LA has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And yes, it's good. He's got 11. Morris kicks to Murray. Back to Morris. Porter in the corner. Offensive rebound. The shot by Vonleh, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Raiders against Porter. Raiders surveying the D. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Porter, and the bank shot is good. Porter's got 6.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Play for each other, creators and receivers. Okay, share the ball. Here we go.
On everyone on the same page offensively, Frank Vogel saying to each man, do it for your teammates.
And, you know, I love the fact that he's promoting the spirit, the camaraderie between his guys. When they're working together, they are a lot harder to stop.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Porter at the small forward. Outside for Murray. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Lakers trail by 6. Now here's Rondo.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Their goal was to limit their turnovers, and they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Inside. Takes it from 10, and there's another one for the Lakers.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Kicks it to Millsap. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
That shot off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 5. Now Harris. Here's Jokic, and it's good for 2.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Murray against Rondo. Fires for 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since they started the final quarter of play. Murray kicks to Jokic. Another 3 for Denver.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
We'll love the awareness from Rondo. Just an excellent passer who's actively looking for his teammates.
Denver's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Murray with the bounce pass. Tigers from 14, and that one is off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Jokic against Rondo. And it's Jokic missing. Lakers trail by 3. Comes up, throws down the breakaway jam.
Improving his floor awareness. How about a decent assist for when his guys are open?
Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Murray outside. Pass to Porter. Denver needs to get off the shot. Harris inside the line. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Nuggets lead by 3. The Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Shoots. Almost, but it rolls out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot they're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
And it It's sent back by Jokic. And they get it back. A nice shot by Howard. There's 48 seconds left in the game. The pass to Jokic. Over Howard. Jokic, no good. Davis looking for an opening. And they double up Davis. Pocket 4. And here's James outside. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Denver calls timeout. They're ahead by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just throwing them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
To tie it up. Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
And this is why Rondo is so special. A proven champion who time and time again comes up big in critical stretches of the game.
Denver calls timeout. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Murray for 3. Can't knock in the 3. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Na casa a jiboia?
Não.
Ficou? Então foi só.
And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. So the Lakers win the tip, and no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all queued up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Denver, Grant down low with Jokic. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Barton in at the 3 spot. Harris, good.
Oh, even from that much, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Releases. Again, the Lakers. And Denver has possession. Barton passes to Jokic. Shot off. Good D by James. LA's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Harris kicks to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Paul Millsap is checked in for Denver. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 1:46 left to play in the first overtime. Murray against Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
You see Barbecue's teammates lob it up his way because they know he can go up and get it.
Rondo against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. For 3, Murray hits the three-point bomb.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're leading by 1. 1:11 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Here's LeBron. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Barton. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
As big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a 2-possession lead all of a sudden.
Murray outside. To the middle. Here's Jokic. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
To the left side wing. McGee against Jokic. Down low. Got a piece of it. Millsap with the steal.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
Yes!
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in. And the Lakers with possession here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Trying to get open is Davis. They get it again. Money!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 2. 17 seconds left in the first overtime. Here's Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Shoots a fader. Oh, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in the series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, this series to bed.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Com tosses estranhas.
É Covid. É Covid. O Federico do Pote encontrou.
Onde encontrou?
Hey, how you been, man? Good game last night. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. You could do better than that. Shot, nice shot. One more.
Ficar com mais o bicho.
Ficaste no aquário.
Let's
Cartas
go.
de madeira. No teu aquário estavas. Os ratos lá para mim estavam a comer.
Não sei, parece um bicho daquele tamanho. Esgoto.
A Zanita. Estavas a cagar e ele foi lá, rock, só que tu não se quer.
Não, eu em casa não estava ainda.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Eu posso comer um bicho desse bicho.
Às vezes alguém pode de alguém também. E fugiu.
Sei lá.
Se um bicho de estimação de alguém ter fugido.
Aquele genera vai lá, às vezes outro, aquilo é baixinho.
Just like that.
Acho um bocado estranho. Acho um bicho desse. Então me perguntou se ao lado morava alguém ou não.
Pode ser alguém, então lá está.
Os bombeiros param aqui logo.
Now we're rolling.
Não faz mal.
Não faz mal. Tenho medo. Porque calma.
Pois eu também apanhava-se, um bicho assim, de repente. És apanhado. Está à espera. Tem uma cobra, não é?
Eu estava no a arte dela, a cobra, vê lá. Ela teve-me a dizer, acender a luz, vi lá o rabo do bicho. Depois eu estava com o meu irmão e o David, o Baluga, depois é que a mãe do Mauro, ela adicionaram, vai lá rápido, estava uma cobra em casa. Achei, tá bem, viemos logo os três.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
merda frita é bom.
Dizem que é parecido a frango. Sabor.
Pena que uma fita não tinha aqui, eu senão tipo uma medida disso. Isso deve ter o que mais do que um metro, não?
Ok.
Não tinha.
Não parecia.
Ok. As quantas
Sei lá, eu não sei. Se não tivesse látex, sabe? Não.
Como a vida da minha mãe, eu gosto muito de ir à minha procura. Por isso, até quando eu sou mais estranho. Senão, olha. A gente tinha aqui uma visita em casa.
I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
Get started, man.
Também poder ter vivido na mala. Mas como? Eu em casa não estava. Vinha como um bicho.
Eu tenho.
Correto, mas se fosse abrir a mala, eu subia logo. Vai tomar um bicho de tudo infecção na mala toda.
Já no sítio, cobras a velha.
Eu passo bruxedo. Bruxedo é essa casa de tequila. Então tá bem, eu vou mas como sempre a mala na motinha, está estranho. Fazer isso, viver pela esgotos, por cima o único sítio está mais aberto é na casa de banho.
Welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV. First up, we need to thank everyone who entered and voted for the first ever NBA 2K Shoe Creator Challenge.
Yes, voting is now closed, but we are tallying up your votes and we will be announcing each category winner next week right here at 4 p.m. Pacific.
And that's when you'll vote again to decide which shoe makes it into NBA 2K20. But
everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Howard. And for the Nuggets, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Porter, and at the 3, the small forward. Nuggets win the tip. And here is Murray. It's Porter atop the key. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got the first basket of the game for Denver.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Good on the three-point shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Ball stolen. That one goes. Counted.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Here's Jokic. Here's Murray. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And the dunk by LeBron.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Here's Denver now. It's a three-point game. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Lakers have gotten their first three shots to go in for to start off this game. The baseline J. Again, Los Angeles.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Murray outside. Passes it to Porter. 5 on the clock. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Fires the three. And another 3 for the Lakers.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. The way they're knocking these shots down, boy, everything's pure.
Back to Murray. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. From deep. And the rebound goes to Howard.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. Will Barton, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Monte Morris subbed in for Harris. No good from Grant. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-4 run. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Murray, good.
Got to give respect to the range of Murray. And he can nail it from distance.
Hangs in the air, and that's 2 points on the layup. 12 points for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
Nice job by Barton that time, using the pick and roll. He's somebody that you can depend on to make solid decisions.
McGee in the high post. To the wing right side. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Pass to Grant. Barton outside. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Plumlee. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And here's Morris for three. That one misses. Here is Cook. Here's Davis. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
We've got Will Barton, Murray out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Vonleh, and it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
It's Barton with the drive, makes it off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Waiters outside. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. To the right side. Shoots it. Denver grabs the miss. Morris outside. The tray. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Count it.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Vonleh. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Morris. And Harris subbed in for Murray. And then for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's LeBron in for Kyle Kuzma. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And the dunk by LeBron.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Martin passes to Jokic. Tipped away. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Lakers working the ball around now. Second chance shot. And Morris with the lay-in. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
He gets that one. Jokic has got his first 2 points.
Showing off that nice mid-range jumper. Jokic knows he has the green light to take these shots.
It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Porter. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-4 run. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Denver calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Grant's...
Aí és abusado. Abusadíssimo.
Aua!
With 1 on the clock. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Shea, you have been disruptive in the first half. A lot of steals for you. What has been the key for you at that end of the floor?
I think the key is the amount of pressure we've been able to put on. You know, the forcing even a few turnovers can get somebody's head messed up. That leads to easy transition scores for us. Those type of swings and the momentum can win you ball games.
Well, you have won all those skirmishes so far in the first half. Great individual and team defense. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Los Angeles has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Howard. That's Rajon Rondo. Lakers leading by 22. Shot on the wing. Here's Howard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Howard's got his second bucket.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Nuggets have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game.
You know, one of the things I like about Jokic's game is that he's a great passer for a center, and in many ways, his game reminds me of Vlade Divac's.
And they're running. Finished off the break. He's got 26.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
On the wing, Porter. On the pass to Jokic. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Wide open look here for Murray. Money from the wing. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
LeBron against Porter. To the inside. It's deflected. Jokic with the steal. Harris passes to Porter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
To the left wing, fires the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Gary Harris says, I got more than just a 3-point shot, folks. Excellent at getting into the lane by penetration.
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Nuggets trail by 21. Murray right side. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb in finishing the floor.
Outside Rondo. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Denver calls timeout. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. Martin's checked in for Michael Porter. And Morris subbed in for Gary Harris. And then for the Lakers, JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Martin surveying the floor. Murray for three. That's tipped. The three from LeBron. The rebound by Grant. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That foul gives him...
Substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Jeremy Grant. Porter's checked in for Jamal Murray. And it's Gary Harris in for Morris. Here's Rondo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Gary Harris.
And like the physicality he brings to the floor. Outstanding at drawing fouls while shooting.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Denver. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Troy Daniels in for Will Barton. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball. Exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Daniels in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The first one falls.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
The Nuggets making a switch here. H. Diop's checked in. Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And the basket is good. 33 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Harris looking it over. Back to Jokic. Daniels inside the line. And again, Denver no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
For Denver, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Rondo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Jokic, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Passes it to Daniels. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Craig. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Daniels. 6 to shoot. Poked away. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Conley's checked in for Denver. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Launches a three, traps in the tray.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
No good. Shot missing. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Pass to Morris. Again, the Lakers.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
To the middle, here's Rondo.
Yeah, Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
Murray's checked in for Harris. And then for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Howard. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Murray. And both free throws good from Rondo. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Murray with it. He kicks to Daniels. Down low. And Conley the bucket on the assist by Daniels.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
From outside the arc, cans it from downtown.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Murray outside. Yep, that one goes.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. And stolen by Vonleh. 5-on-3 break. Here's Craig. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
Hey, Kenny here. You were incredible. Season high in points, validating everyone who insisted you could make it into the NBA, even after the questions that were raised heading into the draft.
I appreciate it, Kenny, man. Yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time comparing games because each one's different. Different opponent, different strategy going in. I did feel good tonight, though, man. And credit to my teammates for hitting me on the ball when I could do something with it, you know? Without their efforts, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you now, Kenny.
This is Hack and Hornet on 98.9
Yeah,
The
que
Blast,
isso
the official of your Los Angeles
deixarem
Lakers.
os telefones que vai abrir, que vai yeah, vai abrir vai abrir o 11, o bunker, o 11 que tem lá uma arma nova. Já estava com do Ashe, ok, aquilo, que o gajo estava aqui a falar, né?